Hello friends, hi everybody, how are you today? I have no particular journal on which I'm working on these days. Kind of lost my inspiration. I don't know if that happens to you all, but so I was thinking that I am just preparing and working on some of my digikits. These are on my Etsy shop, and as I love them very much, I am just cutting the edges, folding and seeing if I can make a beautiful collage out of them. Sorry for the background noise. This is Olivia, my dog, who of course decided that she wanted to be included in this video, at least with her voice. Okay, so while I'm working here, sorry, I just moved the camera a little bit. Okay. While I'm working on these beautiful papers, I was also reflecting on something that happened to me last week. I went to work, and my co-workers know of my passion of making junk journals. They are all very curious to see what a real junk journal look like. So I went one day to work with a bag full of my junk journals, the ones that I have in my stock, and they were absolutely stunned, and they had never seen such a thing as a junk journal. So I had to explain to them what was a junk journal, the mindset behind it, that is to use what you have in your stash and prevent more papers and stuff from going into the landfill. Sorry, I have to stop my dog. Here I am. Sorry, friends. So, and I was explaining to them all the process that lies behind making a junk journal, that for me at least is choosing the papers, coffee dye, some copy papers, and working on the things that I already have in my stash, because I don't want to buy, this is just me, I don't know, but I don't want to buy things. The only thing that I buy, if we can say buy, is I print. Sometimes I print, like in this case, I print images that can go well with my theme, but I also use many vintage book pages or laces, fabrics, anything that I find in thrift stores or in my mother's or grandmother's drawers, but also things that people would give me when they know that I can be useful for them to destash their mass of wrapping papers and whatnot. So I was explaining to them this idea that lies behind junk journals. And one of them in particular asked me if she could take home with her my journals for the weekend because she wanted to gift one of them to her daughter. So I said, yes, of course, you can. And when she came back the next Monday, I was quite surprised because she said, we've spent hours flipping through your journals and we think they are amazing. But, and listen to me very carefully, but she couldn't find one because all of them looked like they've been used by someone already. So for me and for my vintage style, I took it as a compliment, of course, because this is what I try to convey, that that particular journal has been found in a grandmother's attic. But now comes the rough part. She said, please make one for my daughter, but with a different feeling. And I am very sincere with you, my friends, because I totally understand what she meant, but I'm not sure that I can make a journal that doesn't look worn or grungy or vintage looking. I mean, she likes vintage, but how can I explain? Not the grungy and used side of the vintage. So what am I going to do? I don't know what I'm going to do. Do you have any ideas? Can you help me? For sure I'm not going to use white papers because that's not a thing for me. So I have coffee dyed some papers, and I thought I usually bind the papers as they are. I mean, I don't flatten them. So I was thinking that I could flatten the papers, maybe iron them so they look more new. And I will make for sure kind of a naked journal with no particular embellishment. I think I was going to add some lace, maybe at the beginning of each signature I would add some lace. And I was also thinking, and that could be a fun part, the first page of each signature, it's going to be like a pocket. I'm going to glue down a pocket or some specialty papers, and then I will add embellishments separately in an envelope that would go with the journal so that she can use them or not, because she may not like the embellishments that I will make. I know that she loves deep green, dark green colors and botanical, nature-related illustrations. So maybe I was thinking about a forest theme. So I would focus on the cover, and I will make all I can to make a beautiful cover out of maybe a file folder. So I hope you have some advice for me, because I am really stuck into this commission. I think it's the most difficult commission ever, because that's not me. So I'm very happy when someone purchases the journals that I already have in my shop, because those are the ones where I worked with what really came from my soul. But if I have to think about, it's not a spontaneous process anymore, so I'm not sure they can be so beautiful. She said that I have all the time that I need. There's no need to hurry up. So I will think about this very, very well. And I hope I can somehow do something special. Because I don't want to, make something, spend hours, and yeah, I don't like it because it looks worn. Well, it's a junk journal. Maybe she would be more into scrapbooking style that is more precise and detailed and clean. It's a clean style scrapbooking. But I can't. I don't know how to make a clean journal. She said it looks like it was already used by someone. That's exactly what I was meaning to convey with my art. And she didn't like it because she felt that she could not personalize, customize the journal according to her tastes. Anyway, and also now everybody at work, at least once a week, they come with bag full of things that they found in their drawers, but mostly they are like, those plastic kind of net that you use for flowers. And they are, plastic, and usually they are red. And I don't feel like saying, nah, I'm not gonna use it, you can throw it in the garbage. So what I'm gonna do, I am going to throw it in the garbage, because I don't really like plastic or anything that feels like plastic. So that's another problem. People who thinks they are especially generous and kind to you, but they don't really understand what you're doing. So maybe the things that they gift you are not exactly what is your mood or what you are going to use in your journals. So, well, I think it's a short video today because I need to rush to the kitchen. It's Sunday here, and Sunday means lunch at my parents', and means also that I need to prepare and take to their house mashed potatoes and maybe some meat. And it's already 11:30. I am going to leave home in half a minute, and I just have the time for potatoes. But I hope I can go back to crafting this afternoon, because after my last journal I feel like I'm empty. Maybe it's physiological, I'm not sure, but every time that happens, it's not the first time this happens, every time that happens I feel just a little bit scared, because I think, oh dear, what if I am not going to craft anymore? So this is something that I also wanted to ask you. Is there anybody out there who feels the same like me? I am always questioning, and I'm not sure of myself, because I realize that I am not very consistent with things, but I don't really want to stop creating. So I hope you can say something that comforts me, because I don't know, sometimes I just feel like that there is something is not going the right way. And I am doubting myself and thinking, what am I going to do now if I don't want to craft anymore, or if I don't have any more ideas? Well, I've been making some digital kits because I really felt that I needed something, but I couldn't find online what I liked. So I said, you know what? I'm doing something myself for myself. And that's where this beautiful kit came from. And I am very happy. And I think this, which is not my kit, matches perfectly these papers. Okay, and also a big announcement. Some time ago in August, precisely in August, I released the last episode in my podcast, because yes, I have a podcast, and someone wrote me, can you please release more episodes because we miss you? And you were saying comforting things to us, and we would like to hear more from you. And this message, wow, I couldn't believe it. So I am thinking of releasing one more episode this very soon, because people deserve to feel comforted. This is what I think. This glue stick that I'm using is quite sticky. I don't like it at all. Okay, I am aging. I can't help myself. I am aging these papers. Listen, if you go to any artist in the world and tell him, I would like a painting from you that is made like this, blah, 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 and you ask him certain, I don't know, colors or certain features, he's not gonna make it. Because, you know, art is something that comes from directly from the soul. It must be felt. And if you commission something, you should just say, please make a notebook for my sister or for my daughter. Maybe you can ask for a theme or tell a specific color that she likes. But you know, if you give directions, it's not gonna happen. Sorry for the abrupt ending of the other part of the video, and well, I'm done today, or at least this morning. I hope I can journal more this afternoon, and thank you for being here and supporting me with my works. And I would really appreciate if you could give me your advice or thoughts on what we spoke about before, and I'll be talking to you very soon. Bye.